The American Slavery Project is a theater company devoted to stories about slavery, Civil War, and Jim Crow by African-American writers.
And right now they are performing their latest show, Unheard Voices. Here to tell us more is producing artistic director Judy Tate. Good morning.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for being here. And let's start by just talking about the American Slavery Project and what it is.
We are a theatrical response to revisionism in this country's conversation around the eras of enslavement, Civil War, and Jim Crow. We started during the sesquicentennial of the Civil War in response to balls celebrating the Confederacy, the flying of the Confederate flag, and we thought, well, people don't really understand what this history is, so we devoted ourselves to telling stories in our own voices about this history.
And your latest work sounds fascinating. That starts today. It's called Unheard Voices. Explain what this is.
Unheard Voices are the voices from the buried African-descended people in the African burial ground in Lower Manhattan. The burial ground was rediscovered in the early 1990s during excavation for a federal office building. 419 of the between 10 and 30,000 people who had been buried during colonial era, 1690 to 1790, 419 of them were dug up, reinterred only after scholars, archaeologists, anthropologists came and reordered and re-recorded the remains. So during a couple of years ago, I was down there looking at the memorial and looking at the engravings on the stones, and they know from the teeth what somebody ate, so they could tell whether they were born in Africa, the islands, or in the colony. They could tell from the bones what kind of work they did. They can tell from the pelvic bones whether they were male or female. But you know what was missing? Names. No one knows these human beings' names. So I said, this is a job for artists, for playwrights. We create characters. And so we consulted with historians, with people at the African burial ground, and I commissioned about 20 writers to study the burials, and they've chosen individual burials, and what people will see when they come to see Unheard Voices are the possible people speaking in their own voice about what might have happened in their lives.
Wow. You know, it sounds so haunting what this show is about. And I know the first performance is today at 2 o'clock. We'll talk about where it is. But you were saying that it's also for young people to attend as well.
Yes, more than half of the people in the African burial ground are children. So we have several pieces that are in the voice of children, because children were enslaved and they did all kinds of work that only little hands can do. And people don't know this, but also children love stories. And so when our actors, we have fine actors in this, they tell the stories and the voices, the kids are rapt. We've done this for middle schools, high schools, adult audiences.
What do you hope that people take away from this?
I hope that people understand that, first of all, those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And I think there is a lack of understanding about what this era was about, that it wasn't all snidely whiplash. These are human beings who did this to other human beings. And these people whose voices are unheard because they didn't hold power, they weren't people, but they were people, you know?
Well, thank you for bringing their voices alive for this show. So it's going to be today at 2 at the Museum of the City of New York.
Yes.
And it's free with the museum.
With the museum admission. And we're going to be at St. Mary's Episcopal Church on Monday at 7 o'clock on 126th Street between Broadway and Old Broadway, and Friday at the National Black Theater on 5th Avenue and 126th.
Judy, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.